Yes, we are here.
This is what we didn't. I forgot the flow of doing these podcasts.
Yeah?
I forgot that like we record and slowly get into it.
Indeed. This is
'Cause
exactly. Yeah, it was actually smooth. And then you were just like, are we doing this? And I was just like, you ruined it. You ruined it. The one time we do the podcast good.
That sounds about right.
It can never be good. No, it's good. It's just like that's on brand. And it's always like he could just edit it out. He could just not put it in there, but it's like no. This is uncut,
Truly
unfiltered content.
Yep. That's
Wow.
what it is.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna stop saying in the podcast what edits I'm gonna put. But at the same time, I forget what edits I'm gonna put, and I'm just like, I was going to. So just imagine me like, I just and like I'm editing, I'm just like, what was I gonna put? What was I gonna put? What was I gonna put? What was I? And it's like 3 hours later, I'm just like, what was I gonna put? What was I gonna? And it's like by that time, like I've thought about it so hard and like other shit. I'm just like, was that a shitty joke? I mean, I had to put it in there now for principle. Basically, I say all that to say, I was gonna say when I said it's uncut, filtered content, I was gonna put like the Pornhub jingle in there, so people would be like, "What is this podcast?" And I'm like, "No, it's not. It's a joke." Should I turn off this podcast? It's like, no, turn it up. Play every other single podcast.
We're just
Play
going to
this
sit
in
here for
front of your
an
parents.
hour and he's just going to do this.
He's just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't stop me.
Nah, I was interested to see where you were gonna go with it.
Wow. So, welcome to Koalaty Time with Friends, I guess.
Do you want that to be your cold open?
Is it a cold open if you point out it's a cold open?
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, we're going to
guess.
find out. Welcome to Koalaty Time with Friends.
Wow.
It is once again your boy, DJBlackSHeep. And
Hi.
so, yeah, thanks, young blood. So now I have to post these episodes back to back so people will understand why you're acting like this.
No, you always nick the joke anyway. It's
Yeah,
just like,
big facts. I'm overthinking it now.
yeah.
But shout out, it's the weekend. It's the official return. We're back from hiatus. And I know the episode before, you're probably like, wait, is that not it? It's like, no, that was like a special episode. And this is the episode, which is still special, but like in the continuity of Koalaty Time with Friends, this is like the main timeline.
Okay.
We have my friend Cresa. Cresa is just sitting over here like, is this the podcast? I said, we have been
I
trying
was
to
just told to show up.
shout out to Cresa. Cresa, please introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Cresa. What else do you need to know? Tell me. I don't know.
Okay, so me and Cresa met in Knoxville. We both went to UT.
Yeah.
We had friends that were the same, and we met each other.
Yeah.
And like I had friends that were the same, and they met each other. So we had mutual friend groups. So like we hung out, and I was just like, "Dang, Cresa's like a cool person, bro." And Cresa, I hope it's like, "Dang, Devin's a cool person." And I'm just
Yeah.
like, "Hell yeah, thanks." And like Youngblood is like a cool person, but he's kind of like, "I don't know, Devin, you have your days," and I'm like, "Keep me honest, keep me honest."
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I make an edit. Youngblood's like, "Hey, bro, those decibel levels were looking kind of off." I'm like, "Okay, big facts, big facts." He's like, "Devin, so you're saying you don't want to have a good podcast?" I'm like, "Damn, okay, you're right."
He did say that.
He did say that.
He did
like
say that
verbatim.
to
He
you.
was like, "So you?" I was like, "Can we not
Because
just?"
that's how you have a bad podcast.
That's how you said. Me sitting here like, can we not just have YouTube playing in the background? He's like, "So you don't want to make a good podcast?" Is what I'm hearing. It's like, oh wow.
Because I want to listen to an hour of Game Grumps in the background.
Thank you. You wouldn't? You don't?
I don't. Not once have I ever had that thought.
I go to sleep to Game Grumps.
Wow.
Yeah, but while people are talking over it.
Okay, you're right.
Exactly.
No, it's like levels though.
You're trying to hear what people are saying. That's a
Yeah.
little.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not, but you know me. I don't know, dude. It's just, I feel like this is, between these episodes, people are going to be like, so what's the point of this episode? It's like, I want to say it, but like, if you know, you know. It's just, we get together with friends and we just had quality time. Like, dang, this is the most I've been seeing you lately, Cresa. Now that I think about it.
The last few months. But also, the year before that whole pandemic situation.
Oh my God.
Because we saw you right before lockdown. Like the weekend before lockdown. Me and Dan came up here. And
What were we doing?
that Monday, I don't remember, but we came up that Saturday or something, hung out for a little while, and then we went to Knoxville.
Okay.
But
Dang, then after that, it's kind of like
Monday was lockdown.
lockdown, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? We went through that, and I feel like I'm definitely when I'm healing, it's not forget about it, but I'm so glad I don't have to live in that fucking moment anymore.
Yeah, remember the beginning of the pandemic where the
When it was kinda
grocery
cute?
stores were it's
no.
an apocalypse.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, my family always had food,
Yeah.
because they just do that. They're just we don't eat like that, so it's just a lot of cans already. So I'm just okay, it's about to get wild.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm okay, we're comfortable, but because we think ahead normally, some people were hey yo, we only got 2 rolls of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Oh, toilet paper was missing. Is toilet paper still missing?
No, it's fine.
It's
now.
gas
Yeah,
now.
that's good.
Gas is $3.
It's not, is it? I
Yeah.
keep finding gas stations where it's $2.76, and I'm come on, y'all.
Well, in Nashville.
Nashville.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was $3 because I filled up right before when you called me. I was about to fill up.
It's not fun.
No, it's not. I gotta drive a lot to get to work too.
Bro.
I just filled up half a tank.
Oof.
And your gas station tried to rob you, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tried to take $75 out of my bank.
That's.
It's not fun.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It's dang, and you're I just want to get this honey bun.
Yeah.
And they're you can't get it. It's this honey bun is $1.75. Do not tell me I cannot get $1.75 honey bun.
Exactly. It was that and some cashews, and I was just it's 403. I have more than 403 in my account. I didn't even fill up all the way. What you talking about?
That's so awkward. The person at the register is hey, I don't want to judge you, but you can't afford this honey bun.
Damn.
I just think about how many times, and it's not even you're broke. It's literally just some shit happened, and it's oh my God.
Yeah.
No, I think about too much about what people think, because I go to McDonald's and it's yeah, so you can't get this value meal. I'm this girl I'm never gonna see again thinks I'm broke as hell. That's crazy.
Did you call? I will say I only had one experience like that, and it was
Word.
one of those Chinese buffet things where they put in a styrofoam box and then hand it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. So they
Is that a buffet?
Yeah, it's still
Because you can get it to go.
Yeah.
Some buffets.
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah. So
What?
Yeah.
You don't get as much clearly, but
well, do I need that much?
no, still.
But yeah, they had handed me the styrofoam box, and I went to pay, and they're just hey, your card declined, and I was
Right.
oh. And would you call it they had already put it in a box for me and everything? They're just let me check my account and everything, and the dude was just just take it.
Damn.
Yeah.
He was I think this guy's down bad. I'm gonna be altruistic right now. It's I'll eat the cost, bro. Just go.
Yeah.
At least he said that. Some people are hey, put it back, and I'm you just told me to put my lunch back?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm not about to eat right now. My whole day about to be fucking ruined off of this.
And it's they can put it back on the buffet, so
They
just
gonna
take
throw
it.
it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess if they, dang, yo, fuck capitalism.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think about it from their perspective. Is no, because if one person, I like to exploit a system, and if I see that worked one time, I'll definitely be will it work a second time?
Good gosh.
Will it work more consistently with this guy working over that guy? That guy's an asshole. Don't come here Tuesdays. You ain't getting shit. But Thursdays, when he's working, try it.
Yeah. Do you call it? Do you think you could do it with multiple barbershops?
What you mean? Dang, you about to be a whore. That's crazy. You about to ask me if it's okay to be a whore. You about to ask me, I just want to cut around.
Did you call it? I'm thinking about it, and I'm just what's to stop people just walking out of their barbershop just what are you gonna do, take back my haircut?
I think it's okay to go to different barbershops, but you can't go to this. If you go to one barbershop, don't get your hair cut by the nigga across the aisle.
Because then they just sitting there watching you.
Bruh, did you watch Atlanta?
Yeah.
That happened.
Yeah.
But to his, he went on that crazy adventure with this man. It's I'm never getting my hair cut by this man again. But he knew how to cut hair. So he went across the aisle. I was nah, man, fuck this shit. Cut my hair, please. but like he did some weird shit. He was like,
it was a mess.
let me go get my. Damn, I crossed the line. I did. It's like, damn.
You don't do that. There's something like etiquette.
Yeah. Etiquette's weird.
It is.
It's kind of like, dang, I know you aggressed, but I aggressed too. But I do have to live in the world like we both aggressed. We could have, I don't know, it's weird. But you trying to cut around.
I'm just, I've thought about the whole agreement that you're just like, hey, I'm going to cut your hair and you're going to pay me for this. And I was just like, what's to stop me from not?
Getting your ass beat?
Do you call it? If I make it out that door.
Wow. Wait, I was not listening. Did you say you would run out on a check?
Did you call it?
You wouldn't pay them?
I would. I pay my barber every time and I tip him and everything. It's good. I think about it a lot. Like, what are they going to do if you don't?
Kick your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like as a barber, you need to have that energy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's very easy to be like just the nature of barbershops, it's very easy to be like, okay, yeah, like you're like patting, you are up, you're like looking at yourself in the mirror, you notice somebody just happened to open the door just wide enough. Maybe you got your boy positioned outside already because y'all planned this shit. I don't know. Maybe you notice your barber talks on the phone a lot, so it's very easy to send a text to be like, hey, I don't care what happens, be ready for the next 15 minutes.
A getaway driver.
A getaway driver. You're like, yeah, like you're in the mirror, like, yeah, like doing that shit where like you're touching the sides, like turning your head, like, okay, nigga, we get it. You're looking at yourself. It's like, yeah. Y'all got an ATM? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna just feet hit the ground so hard. By this point, the barber's already like, he doesn't have the money in hand, so he's just like, okay, new guy, what bullshit are you on? And I like that energy going to a new barbershop where they're just like, okay, we'll cut your hair. Let's just hope it's that. Like I don't. No, new barbershops are fun, dude. I went to a barbershop like up the street from me, and it just has like mad old head energy. Like I can't explain it. And like I'm at a point now where it's like old heads are like funny if you just accept they're going to be problematic.
Yeah. No,
like,
absolutely.
if you just accept that, like, they're not going to say any progressive, politically correct shit and come to terms with it, you're like, okay, that's funny as hell. Mm-hmm. Only because I can't take it serious at all. And, like, these guys were just like, I don't know if I should tell the story, dude. And it's just like, it was the type of shit where I'm just sitting here, I'm like, whoa, this nigga is saying this and means it. That's crazy. You can't say that. Cause like, and it was really it was just a bunch of dudes in the room. So it's just like, why are you asking this question? Like, why are you pushing the issue? Cause like, it was basically like, so you're telling me like you go to a bar, right? And you talking to a girl and you find out she's not a girl. What would you do?
Oh no.
But like, you know, most people could just answer that and be like, I mean, I guess like if you're straight, just be like, I'll be like, oh, hey, that's cool or whatever. Or if you're into it, you'd be like, hey. And that should just be it.
Yeah.
But they're like, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? And it's like, what's going on right now?
Because they're like expecting some like wild ass answer.
Yeah, and it's just like, nah, it's just chill. But like this old dude was cutting my hair and he was like, nah, I'd probably go off on them. I kicked their ass right there. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Yeah, that is the problem. But no, because like, and somebody else was in the room was just like, you'd be able to tell it was a guy though, right? Like, like at some point.
This whole conversation.
Yeah.
It's not the most politically, at least, but like I give it to the guy who said that because I'm like, at least you're not trying to like kick their ass off, right? You're just like, I feel like if you talk to them, because like I was just sitting here,
Like it's ignorant, but it's not like
no, because like the guy
violent.
cutting my hair, he followed it up by saying, nah, because when I'm in the bar, I like to touch and grab and make sure, and like he's cutting my hair, like I'm just like
can't say shit.
like eyes wide, just like is my hairline straight? Like, like it's such a weird moment of like, damn, that's fucked up. You literally have a sharp instrument next to my head.
He can ruin your life.
Yeah.
I need to look aesthetically pleasing from this guy, so I'm gonna shut up. And the guy who asked the question saw my eyes get big and was just like, haha. It was like, you know, just that reaction of like making eye contact and noticing the emotion in somebody's face, no words being said.
Yeah.
And he just said that, and I'm just sitting here like eyes wide, like crooked smile, like this is happening. Like I'm living this. Because it's like he said that, he was so fucking serious.
I bet.
He was so fucking serious. And I'm just sitting here like, But like, I still like to state my opinions, even if I'm. I was just like, you don't in the bar. Like, I didn't say you shouldn't do that. I was just like trying to shape it to that. It's like, but in the bar, he's like, what? I want to know right there. In public, like you. Come on, you can't do that, bro. Like, and it's like,
and like
me,
cool
a 25-year-old. And the 60-year-old person cutting my hair, I'm like, dang, what was happening 40 years ago? That's crazy. Yeah.
Ain't no 40 years ago. I mean, that shit.
He's 60. The math pans out.
Damn,
Damn, that's saying, what he's doing, though.
Yeah, still.
Wow.
40 years of bullshit.
Yeah.
40 years of bullshit.
Yeah. Probably more like 50.
Centuries.
You call it. If you have like episode titles, that should be the episode title.
40 years of bullshit?
Yeah,
40 years. Dang, it was going to be open your third eye. I like 40 years of bullshit. Dang, Cresa, are you a writer or something?
I mean, maybe.
Are you... Cresa, what you... I see... Dang, you do this?
Yeah, I do a lot of things.
Like what?
Shit. Well, see, I ADHD, so I kind of like move around to a lot of different things.
Okay.
So like I can make jewelry, I can sew, I can write, I can should I do other things? I like paint and draw and that sort of stuff. I'm really artistic.
You're literally a jack of all trades.
Not all trades. And just because I do these things does not mean I'm a master of these things. They're just things I enjoy doing.
But that's what a jack of all trades, master of none.
Oh, true. Yeah. Well,
I guess
I would like to master at least one.
What's the one?
Oh, maybe writing. Because you can go really far with that. Yeah.
Do you ever?
I was just saying earlier, like I'd love to be a writer and then like make a decent amount of money, don't have to work for the rest of my life, but I don't have to be like J.K. Rowling rich.
What would you write though?
Ooh, see, I don't know. I don't want to. We're on air, so y'all don't need to know exactly what my ideas are because I don't want nobody stealing my ideas.
Yeah. No, honestly though.
But
I'm not a writer.
Yeah.
Like, what do you write about?
Well, I tried poetry. That doesn't work for me. I don't like having to rhyme.
Okay. Do you have to? I thought
you don't, but I also just don't like the way it flow. My brain don't work like it.
Okay.
Basically. I don't know. Fiction is cool. Nonfiction is not boring, but it's like, you know,
real.
It's who wants real? Yeah. Who? So yeah, I'm just kind of looking into like supernatural creatures from all over the world now.
Cryptids.
You can call them cryptids. Cool.
Bigfoot,
monsters, whatever.
SCPs.
So right now I'm looking at like Africa. Their shit is scary as fuck.
Really?
Yeah, like their vampires are like.
They got vampires?
They have so many different types of vampires.
African vampires.
They're terrifying. Like there's one that like has hooked for feet and like will swing down from the trees and snatch you up. I can't remember the name of it. And I'm pretty sure I'd mispronounce all the names anyway. But yeah, this shit's terrifying, but also like really cool. They got fairies too.
Is it like what makes a vampire then?
Just
like are they sucking blood or taking life force?
Yeah, just kind of like eating a person.
But like other things do that. But like what make like
they're kind of humanoid in some ways.
Kinda. Damn.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like African culture. Dang. I feel like when I say African culture, it's like, say a specific country, and it's like, I'm sorry.
It's like, I want to go to all the countries in Africa. Like, yeah,
I would like to.
Yeah.
But it's cause it has like such a, because like we don't really learn about it. So like when I hear about it, I'm like, that's so unique. Like, it's just like, dang, they could have like, they went that angle with it as opposed to like this one I'm used to.
Yeah, because like if you think about it that way, like the vampires we're used to, like I guess European type vampires, they ain't shit.
Compared to African vampires?
Huh?
Compared to African vampires?
Well, just because like I said, there's different types of the vampires because you know they're coming from different like areas.
Word.
But they're all different types of horrifying.
Like how?
Hold on, let me pull up my. I actually have some I can pull up on my little Google Doc here.
Word.
I know Chinese vampires are scary.
Really?
Aren't Chinese vampires like zombies, quote unquote?
Damn.
Yeah, like stuff like that where it's like what, like it's a vampire, but like what makes it a vampire?
It's
it just
usually,
because we
I think
say
the definition is just different. Like
it varies.
Anyway. Yeah.
There's not like that one connecting trope.
I think they're all usually like blood sucking, like
Word.
Yeah, creatures and everything.
Dang. Not me trying to be like mad logistic with mythical creatures.
Right.
Isn't that what we did with animals for a point? Then like they like came up with like the scientific system of naming animals, and it's like, dang, why can't everything just be the thing we want it to be? And it's like, it's just a system.
Well, I was told that the origin of the vampire in a lot of like supernatural creatures and everything, like the vampire werewolf type deal extends off of Judas, and that's why silver.
Judas?
Yes.
Like from the Bible?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's why silver is the like weakness.
Silver?
Yes.
That's werewolves.
Yeah.
Also, would you call it vampires? Because would you call it they can't see? That's the reason why they can't see the reflection. Because
mirrors have silver. Whoa.
Yes. Whoa. And it used to also like be straight up their weakness, but yeah.
Should we not post this until like October?
I mean, I'm cool with that.
Do you think? I mean, I'm definitely about to like balls to the walls edit this and like post it.
Yeah.
I would like to. The streets need it.
Yeah. Streets do need it. Also, I can't get this shit to open, so
You're not connected to my Wi-Fi.
Oh, I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi. What is it?
Here, try to get connected to my Wi-Fi. I think my phone will do a thing where it'll give it.
Yeah. I'm sure they're loving this part.
Oh yeah. Did you call it? We'll just cut to the part where we're actually saying stuff.
Yeah, just edit this out. Yeah. Probably.
That's the thing about this podcast. That's the thing about anything.
You're not going to edit it out. No. Like you're just not.
Like, I'm going to edit it to where it's like 2 seconds, but I want you to know a break was taken. if this takes 5 minutes, they'll probably know it took 30 seconds.
All right.
Can I see your phone?
Yeah, here.
This is so goofy.
Dude, it's just like, it's real.
Yeah. This is real life. Should you call it? Sometimes you're recording the thing and you got to give somebody your Wi-Fi password.
Yeah. So they can look up vampires.
Indeed. That's just real life right there.
It is. Is this not how everyone's life goes?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
You guys don't talk about vampires in your everyday life?
I do.
That's crazy.
Right?
Maybe your friends should get enlightened.
Or vampire enlightenment.
Vampire enlightenment.
Vampire enlightenment.
Just plenty of like things to select from in this episode. I will let you know.
Cresa's a writer. You know? She's just throwing out the titles.
Saying shit.
Like, what market are we trying to appeal to with this episode? What was it? 40 years of bullshit.
Yeah.
Vampire enlightenment.
I just love that.
Blood is good. All hail the hemoglobin.
Wait, no, that's what it is.
All hail the hemoglobin.
That's a good one.
That's when you're looking through the podcast. It's just like, there's no way. I'm looking this up and there's nothing.
All hail the hemoglobin. What? We only 8. If we post this, it'll only be 9 episodes in. We had some iconic titles so far. Yeah. Who gave Goku an N-word pass?
Oh yes,
that did a lot of work.
Indeed.
People see that, they're just like, I go to that every time. And it's right. Goku is kind of bullshit. I'm like, I like that I'm starting a conversation. I like that I'm starting a dialogue. I like that I'm finally utilizing my platform for what matters.
Gosh.
To talk shit about anime characters.
There we go.
Dang. Hey, we gotta start streaming again.
Yeah.
We need, like, deadass. Like, we will do that. We're gonna start. We need to. That's gonna be it. I don't know if I edit this part. No free pump.
No free pump for yourself? What?
No, bro, because somebody's gonna steal my idea. Bro, I'm telling you, people steal ideas, but
they do. That's
they're
why
slick about it. They're low key
shit.
about it. They're like, look, we know different people, and like maybe I was quote unquote inspired. I have a TikTok. I'll post it. The link. Follow your boy. I made a joke on TikTok. A week later, a more popular person made the same exact joke, same sound, same comedic timing, everything. And I'm just like,
that's gotta hurt.
Am I a hater?
Nah.
Like, I'm just a hater, right? But like one of my friends will say, hey, you know what you should do? You gotta stitch that video next to your video. Don't even say nothing. Just like make those faces where it's like, connect the dots. And
is there a way to get like a timestamp? Because that'd be even better.
I bet there is. If there is, boy. My only thing is like I'm too lazy sometimes on TikTok. Because like I try to make TikToks of myself cooking and I'm like, that is work. that little
TikToks do seem like work.
Yeah.
those little 30-second videos that are cute. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot. Like I have to like cook the food and have it in different stages. I'm like, I'm probably not in the most concentrated mental state when I cook. I'm not gonna lie. I like to drink when I cook, and I don't think that's a good space to be when you're making TikToks.
Is that why you were drunk making pancakes?
I love to get drunk and make pancakes. I really love to get drunk and make pancakes.
Wow. That is me, just with other substances.
He called me like at 11, just like, hey,
I love to get
blood.
drunk as hell and make
Wait,
pancakes.
AM or PM?
PM.
Okay.
AM?
Had to ask.
Hey, hey, that's degenerate behavior. Hey,
Day drunk,
getting
making
drunk before
pancakes.
noon and going to a Waffle House when the sun's out. Degenerate behavior.
Wow. Okay.
But like, when you're a degenerate, it doesn't mean you're a horrible person. You could be a lovable degenerate.
That doesn't make it better.
It does. It's kind of like, I know if we go to a party, we're going to have a good time.
Oh, okay.
But like, get your taxes together. Please learn how to do taxes. That's all I ask. Stop making the people please learn how to do taxes, you lovable goofball.
Yeah, that's important.
At least, please be aware of the last day you have before to get your taxes in. At least
Do it on like April 14th.
I don't know.
I always do it in like January.
Shout out to iPhone
Yeah,
calendar saying tax day, and I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, same, but I never have to pay attention to it because I'm always like
Apparently-
been done that shit.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to get on that. I'm trying to get rich. Like have money. Like shout out to my Capricorn moon. Like I'm trying to get money. I just found out what drop shipping is. And like I know when I said that, so many people groaned. But
You
like,
see his face?
yeah, I saw him at the corner of my eye. He was like, "Nigga, come on, come on." I thought you were better than that. It's like, no,
Sounds
no,
like a scam to me.
it's not a. I'm not gonna sit here and explain it, but no, it's cool. It's cool.
All right, explain how it's cool.
I'm not. You explain how it's not,
Better yet, explain how it's not a scam.
bruh. Okay, what about it sounds scammy?
You explained it to me earlier. The
Oh my
whole
god.
thing.
Okay, so basically, how I understand it is, you set up a shop, like an e-commerce shop on like Amazon or Facebook Market, right? And you have listings of objects, like common items people buy from those, like shit you get off of like Wish and like Alibaba type shit. And like people buy the listing from you and send you the money. You don't actually have the product. So what your listing is like how much it costs from the manufacturer, shipping, and maybe like a 20 to 30 to 50 if you're egregious % markup. So you collect a profit. So you buy it from Amazon and they already paid for the shipping. So that's included. And you use Amazon to ship it to them. And you collect the profit of doing that for them. It's basically like you're a middleman.
All right. We'll just leave it at that. Good gosh.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
doesn't sound scammy at all.
At all, does it?
So you don't pay people to buy things for you. You just don't have money.
I mean, right.
Exactly. We're living on two. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm listening in,
Nah, it's
in
cool. Like,
2021.
I'm living in 3000.
Y'all stuck in the present right now.
Do you know masturbating doubles your life expectancy? And I masturbate so much, my brain has actually accelerated to the next plane of existence. Future me is speaking to past me, so I know what to do, how to move, what moves to make. Have you heard of a company called Isotrope?
I'm just imagining this as like, I'm imagining it as the reverse Avatar state.
The reverse Avatar state?
Yeah, where your future you is coming in a blue aura, just like Devin.
Isotrope. Invest in Isotrope. So yeah, Isotrope is basically a brand that wants to bring opportunity to the forefront of innovation. Gotta hit those buzzwords back to
Yeah, you gotta say synergy at some point.
synergy,
Yeah.
synergistic,
Yeah.
team branding. You gotta when it comes to like talking like that, you got to know the buzzwords. And the only rhythm I can describe it as is you got to say it like it's a combo from Street Fighter. Where it's like, combo breaker, synergistic energy that brings forward the opportunistic. And it's like, yeah, say that shit, nigga. 69 420 hit combo looking ass. Nice!
Like, that would be, like, the worst thing I could hear from a fighting game.
Imagine, like, the 8-bit punching sounds, like, It's like, nice, synergistic. That's so funny. I really want to make a fighting game, but, like, I don't care about the fighting. I purely want to be behind the sound and music.
That's fair.
I hate that, like, as a producer, I feel like my life... I'm not really me as a producer if I don't drop like a beat tape called like Street Fighter Sounds Volume 2, and it's just comprised of beats from like games where it's just, like that punchy, like I can't explain it. It's just like that 8-bit sound. But
yeah.
That shit, I don't know. Like some Game Boy Colors type shit. We went off on a tangent. We were talking about vampires.
We were talking about vampires.
What happened to the vampires?
I couldn't get the pictures to load. I can get the pages, but not the pictures.
You know
That's the most important part.
You know what chupacabra is?
I mean, like...
Is that a vampire?
I mean,
technically,
isn't it more like a werewolf type thing? I don't know about chupacabra.
I thought chupacabra is like... I thought chupacabras were like... it's called the goat eater.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the thing. They, like, eat goats.
Okay.
But, like, it sounds scary, but I'm also like... I'm not a goat.
Right.
Like somebody heard that, I was like, yes, right, you ain't the goat. It's like, wow.
Like, as a farmer, that's a horrible thing if you have goats, but like, I'm not a goat. I don't have goats.
Be farming.
You don't be farming?
I don't be farming.
You don't be farming like that? You gotta start farming.
I don't be farming. I wish. I got some. I would grow so many herbs. Yeah. I would grow so much lavender.
Herbs. Oh, growing herbs is great.
Where am I gonna grow herbs?
You have windows. Oh my God. Seriously?
I've never thought about that. Oh my God. I can grow little herbs.
Are you serious right now?
Yes.
The world has opened up to him.
You have windows.
Yeah.
Look at the natural light that's coming in this room right now.
Yeah, I see.
You have a plant already.
Look, it's different.
How?
Because that's like a house plant. I thought herbs were like outside.
They can be inside or outside.
Stop.
You can't handle it.
No, you can't. Wow.
If I would have known that you can grow herbs inside, my whole life would be so much different right now.
Go get some herbs. Go to that Lowe's down the street.
I have so many herbs. I have like a whole setup. It's like, this is lit. I learned you can grow mushrooms. I want to grow mushrooms. Not even like the psychedelic kinds. I just want to figure out how to grow mushrooms. Because like my friend was telling me, you can get like a big ass, like a moving tub, like the clear ones, and you can like control like the humidity, like the environment in there. I'm like, that's so cool. I can like dedicate like a little space to like growing. And I was like, why are you growing mushrooms? It's like, it's just nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just cool.
I love mushrooms. So like,
it's like, why do you grow plants? I just like that I'm able to sustain life. Like my peace lily is like thriving.
Yeah.
It's like humid. It's been humid lately, so it's starting to like do little flowers. I mean, there's about to be white powder everywhere because that's like the pollen falling off. But we'll see. My ivy is chilling. It was like a small plant. It was like a little leafly nut fell off because my little brother. I guess he was like hitting like the big ivy plant, and so it fell off, and I got it, and I was like, oh, I don't know if it'll come back. I feel bad. My friend Danny, she gave me like a little piece of catnip, and I didn't know she meant for me to like plant it and just like let it take life. I put it in my tea.
You can't make catnip tea.
No,
though.
but like I told her that, she was like, "You were supposed to grow that." I was like, "Oh, I wish you would." I don't have like soil or nothing. I'm not in a position to like.
Seriously.
Like if she would have said that, I would have been like, "Okay, wait, let me get like soil and such."
Go to Lowe's down the street, get you some herbs
some
and some soil.
Soil.
And little bitty pots. They even make sometimes that it's like it comes already like pre-made. You know, like you get 3 little ones like ready to sit in a window and boom.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that. You see that little black thing I got in the corner?
Yeah.
So I keep my books in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make that I'm gonna make a bookshelf or like buy one. Unless that's more attractive to the ladies that I made one. Ah yes, tools.
I mean, even the ones you buy, you have to put together.
Tools. I'm very familiar with my friend Alan. I have his wrench.
That's not gay at all.
Hey, man.
I'm just saying. That's what it sounded like.
Youngblood?
Huh?
That
What
sound
you got? As your expert gay consultant.
Youngblood, gay or not?
Yeah, kind of gay.
Yeah.
All right, the streets like it.
We approve. You and your friend Alex.
It's like, was it kind of gay? Yeah. Put it in the show. Was it kind of straight? Yeah. What's the ratio?
People, we're going to put out a poll.
Yeah.
Gay or straight? Alan's French.
If you guys would
I'm
like,
not bisexual.
Yeah, maybe.
Dang.
Maybe.
See? Bi
Alan's
erasure.
damn, are you bi?
Yeah.
Fight.
I like how you're ready to fight me over that.
I'm with you.
The
Bye,
energy.
Fred. Yeah.
Yeah, like, straight.
Boo.
Cisgender.
It's getting worse.
It's getting worse. I love it.
Male. Alpha.
No.
I'm like, what's worse?
You trying to think of
What's bad? I wanted to make a joke, but I don't think people would get it. You would get it. You'd be like, roll your eyes too and be like, oh, so it's cool here? It's like, no. Wait, I want to tell a story. We are everywhere. Well, I'm everywhere.
yeah, I'm just here for the ride.
Yeah.
It's fun so far. Yeah, I like it. Vampires?
Sure.
What about them?
Like I said, I couldn't get. Oh, is she trying to? Hold on. No, don't lay on that. Couldn't get the pictures to load, and that's the really important part because you want to see these fuckers. They're terrifying. So I will just like send you pictures of them once I like get to somewhere where my phone wants to act right.
I like interactive podcasts.
Dude, just
Yeah.
put it in the podcast notes.
True. I'll just send you the links or something.
Here, you can probably use my phone.
Oh, hold on. Then I gotta like copy them. Yeah, I'm gonna just send this.
Oh, wait, what did you type? Am I gonna type African
No, I literally
vampires?
have a Google Doc of stuff already.
Oh gosh.
Whoa, it's like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I thought we were just
No, I was pulling it up from my Google Doc.
Okay,
Damn.
as someone with ADHD, how are you so organized?
Oh, honey, I am not. That is just like, there are some things that I can do like that.
Mhm.
Other things I cannot function. Like my room right now.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same.
And I just washed another load of clothes. It's still sitting on my bed.
Same.
But this I can do sometimes.
Does it help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
feel
helps like organize your thoughts.
yeah, I was
and
gonna
stuff.
say like you can visualize it.
Yeah. But also I have like a million tabs open on my phone.
Same.
You gotta go through and close it. It's like
Oh,
like
no,
sometimes
hold on.
that's like
Oh.
leisurely for me. I just go through my like history and I'm just like, let's just go.
But what if you need them?
But you don't.
That's how many.
I-
You don't know. You really don't know.
You don't. It's
But you
okay.
What if I need to go back to something?
It's okay.
No, but the thing is, like, I can just scroll through it real quick because I know I looked it up and I know I left it open. So I can just go through, find it real quick, and go back to it. And then when I'm done with it, I close it.
You have a system.
It's not a system. That's just my brain all over the place.
That's a system.
Is it?
Cause like you said it, I was like, that makes sense. Like I get why you do it.
Wow.
Do you use Chrome on your phone?
Yeah.
Are you really upset about like the grouping of tabs and everything?
What do you mean?
What'd you call it? They did this new thing where if you open up like a new window in a tab, like if it's like, hey, this is going to like open up a new window, it opens up a tab in that tab.
Maybe
yes.
I haven't gotten a new
What?
update or something.
Yeah, it's the worst thing ever.
Maybe I
Group
don't be paying
tabs.
attention like that. Like I don't be on my computer like that, so I don't think I pay attention.
Oh no, it's on.
It's
only
on
on the
mobile?
phone. Yeah, it's
Only
on mobile.
I don't
Yeah,
definitely don't be on my
I,
phone like
yeah.
that unless
Maybe
it's
I
for.
missed an update or something, but
The
I
hug.
don't
is
like that.
Yeah, it's the worst thing ever because I'll be just
They're
like,
still
all right.
talking.
Oh gosh,
I'm just
I
gonna
hate
see
when
how
you do
low I
this.
can get.
What are we doing?
Oh, I forgot Youngblood wears the headphones so he can just hear me.
Yes, I can just hear you in my head.
They were talking.
I'm going to stop
Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, bye, y'all. We're back to the
because
conversation.
this is actually the worst. Me trying to say words and then just Devin's voice in my ears.
I'm like literally, I'm literally the devil on your shoulder, like Youngblood, 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 do it.
Oh gosh.
Buy it, Youngblood. Ball out, bruh. Youngblood, you could die tomorrow. Do it.
I really don't want to put back on the headphones anymore.
I wouldn't either.
You know what's weird?
Yeah.
This like I like my job because it's making me like get outside of my head and realize like you can like look at people and see how they feel. That's been like our whole setup. Like I forget like when you wear the headphones, you can like hear shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I forget when I'm talking in the mic and I'm doing like all this crazy shit. You're probably like Devin, and I'm like, nah, I feel it. That's what
I feel like if you did that initial mosh pit bit in my ears, that would be horrible.
Did you have your? Yeah, but I think it's like I want to be an audio engineer. That's something I should be aware of because like I know we're just friends. I'm being goofy, but I'm just like, dang, if he had his headphones on, that could have been like he would have been like, what? Why? And I'd be like, are you mad? It's like, yes. And I was like, dang, I can't be mad at that. That makes perfect and total sense.
Because like you hear it as just like you yelling,
right?
But I hear
you
it as
like amplified, distorted electric audio signals.
Exactly.
But people like that shit.
No.
Punk music.
Every time I see something that's secretly bass boosted and just like on the,
you're like,
I just like, all right, you could have just put the warning up. Like, why even?
The low end muddies the whole mix. Come on, guys. Yeah, I'm an audiophile. It's like talk that talk. Talk that talk. That's the thing about producing today. The music's just getting louder and bass heavier. You see that? Talk that talk. You know, very back in my day, we had a lot of mid-tones, a lot of treble, but you know, they don't appreciate the treble. You know, talk that talk. A lot of low tone in today's music. Don't need it. Pop who? Pop no.
That was just for you.
That was for me and like 5 people. I always say that's like my brand of humor. I used to say my brand of humor was like, oh, let's see how like edgy I can be, which is like I'm over it. I'm not a teenager anymore. But I think consistently my brand of humor has been like, let me appeal to like everybody in the room until I'm talking to like one person. They're like, what's going on? Why is this so real? And everyone's like,
what is happening?
What is happening? But one person is definitely sitting there like, this is weird, but like, do you know me? But just what it's kind of like, yeah, I'm talking to you, Trevor. This whole podcast has been for you, my boy. How's it been?
There's a Trevor listening.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. I'm talking to him. He knows what I'm talking about. Remember we went to McDonald's? Yeah. Remember we went to the car wash? You know, I remember, that was playing. Yeah, we had a good time. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're narrowing down the experience to one person.
That's the humor. That's what I do. And it's literally that reaction where everyone's like, I don't want to be rude, but
it's like, do we need to be here for this?
It's like when I explain it, people are like, so it's literally not for us.
Yeah.
It's literally like, but I feel like I'm trapped.
He's calling out to you, Trevor.
Trevor, I'm trapped. I'm trapped inside your stereo.
Oh gosh.
Break open the stereo, Trevor.
Oh no.
Break open the stereo. There's somebody out there on like there's a guy named Trevor out there having a shroom trip.
Oh.
Boy.
You just lost Trevor a phone. I want you to know.
Trevor's not listening anymore. Trevor has his hands up to his head like, what's going on?
I hope he is still listening and you're narrating exactly what's happening.
He is freaking
and he's just tripping out more and more and more.
It's so meta right now. He's like, this is my podcast.
It is.
What was that movie? Come on, you know, with what's the man?
Some detail.
Yeah.
Who's the funny man? Jim Carrey.
Oh,
Truman Show.
Yes. It's Trevor's podcast.
He doesn't even know it.
Dang, yo. 40 years of bullshit. All hail the hemoglobin.
This is Trevor's
podcast.
I feel like they're gonna start it off and they're just like I thought Cresa was the guest. Like who's Trevor?
Trevor. You Trevor?
Actually, just keep that as the name and then just don't explain it.
Cut this part out.
Trevor's podcast. Hi, I'm Cresa.
I thought this That's so funny. Vampires?
Yeah.
Vampires. That's the podcast.
That's the segue. No, that's just the segue every time. Vampires?
Yeah.
Vampires.
And on to the next thing.
And on to the next thing.
Yeah.
You got some books.
I did bring books. Books I told you about because you were asking about herbs and things.
Mm-hmm. I like herbs.
Yeah, I like herbs too. They're cool. So this one just kind of tells you how to mix them together.
Oh,
and not
what is
like
this?
fuck up.
Haley, I am sorry.
That one is definitely a white person. All the rest of these are
No free pub.
black authors.
No free
So
pub. Give me the black
we were
authors.
talking about black authors, but that one is a good.
I'll read it,
That's
but
like
I
a-
ain't gonna say her name. Give me the
Yeah.
black
Don't do all that.
authors.
Let's see which one I want to use. This one is a really good book of herbs and things, and it's
Working the Roots.
Yeah.
Over 4,000 years of traditional African American healing.
400.
400. Hey,
We ain't been here for 1,000 years. We only been here for 100
Hey.
years.
Yeah.
let that sink in.
It's still way too damn long.
Those
but,
first
you know.
and those first few hundred were kind of shitty.
I mean, because it's great now. It's not slavery, but
Yeah.
it's not great.
The bar is on the ground. It's like, is it
yeah.
better? I know it's not like a.
The bar is in hell, but like.
I know it's not like very progressive to be like, well, at least it's not slavery.
Yeah.
But at least it's not slavery.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm-
We've
like,
come far from that.
We've come
but the
very
finish line is way over there.
It's like saying, it's like saying you come far from eating shit.
Yeah.
You eat dirt now. It's like, oh wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, soil.
Soil.
It's a good mix of dirt.
It's
Yeah.
a good mix of dirt.
Yeah, looks
It's
like-
healthy
Yeah.
for plants. Which is why we have Working the Roots.
Bring it back around.
Bring it back
Okay.
around. Shout out to Michael E. Lee, Working the Roots.
Michelle.
I can't read. I think I'm actually dyslexic because
Maybe.
I swear I saw an A.
That's
Michelle E. Lee.
Yeah.
Dang, I do not be paying attention.
It's okay. But yeah, they have a bunch of like information about specific herbs and things, how to use them. They even have stories, which is actually my favorite part. Just from, black folks all over the South, just telling stories about my grandmama used to do this, and when I was little, we never went to the hospital. They would always just do this and that sort of thing.
That's
I like
real
that.
good.
Like
Yeah.
stories directly from black people's mouths instead
Yeah.
of like told through a filter.
Yeah, exactly. So, like I said, that's kind of my favorite part of it, even though the rest of it is informational as well.
Word.
So, there's that
I
one.
love that.
This one, Farming While Black, it's a little bit different because it is more about like agriculture, but it's about how revolutionary it can be to
Oh, yeah.
have land and to work it. I was a black person in this country.
Farming While Black.
Yeah.
Soulfire Farms Practical Guide to Liberation on the Land.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna do a good job. I'm gonna do a good job and read her name.
You did it.
Leah Penniman.
I think that's right.
Hell yeah, brother. Foreword by Karen Washington.
Ooh,
Killing it.
you are. You
Killing
are.
it. Killing it.
So that's a good one.
Oh, you got this bookmarked.
Yeah, that's where I stopped.
Oh, you reading, ain't it?
Yes, some of us can read.
Dang, this gives you like measurements and
I
stuff.
can't.
This is so cool. Like
Yeah.
I really want to get into like knowing how to like grow food, but like it all when I see
Mm-hmm.
people who are really into it, it's like they're always like breaking down like measurements and like
Yeah.
chemicals because it's like, oh well, when
With
you're
the
growing
soil,
it's like when
that's
you're
in
growing the
the-
plants, like it needs nitrates to be like rich and like, and I'm just like, what? I thought you put the seed in the dirt and it grows. It's like, I mean, you do that, but
I
like
put
this is so
Miracle
you can,
Grow on it. Like, how does that? Yeah.
it's like Miracle Grow shit, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I want to compost. I want to do
No,
composting.
it's the type of shit where it's like, what you need to do is you need to get a commune, right? Have a cow, so you get fresh manure, and it's like, I would love to do that,
yeah,
but
that's not always accessible for everybody. But yeah, I'd love to like start my own little compost pile and things. But yeah, that one's pretty good, and it has all that scientific information in there as well, which is another reason why I got it.
Hell yeah.
Because I have my little plants that are thriving right now, but I'd like them to do better.
got you.
This is another one. It's called Hoodoo Medicine, Gullah Herbal Remedies. So that
I've seen this
one's-
book.
Yeah, that one's pretty old. It's from like the 90s, I think.
Okay.
It's been
Hoodoo
around.
Medicine, Gullah herbal remedies. What's Gullah?
Like Gullah Geechee people. They're from like.
This is my first time ever hearing that.
Did you ever watch Gullah Gullah Island as a kid?
No.
Yes.
Gullah Gullah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh.
Gullah Gullah Island.
Yeah.
Okay. I never watched it, so
Okay,
like
but
Gullah
that's not the
Gullah
explanation,
Island
but
and like
still.
Yo Gabba Gabba. So Gullah Gullah Island's like based off of something actual then?
Well, yeah. So the Gullah people are the people of the low country of like South Carolina and Georgia and stuff. So they're the ones like on the coast.
Oh yeah.
Basically, they were enslaved Africans like the rest of us.
Hey.
But they kind of got left there because the white folks were like, oh, it's too hot and sticky. We don't really want to be here.
Dang, and it's like, I'm not even gonna say anything. Like slavery is literally property. It literally dehumanizes you. So it's very easy to be like, just leave them.
Literally.
Fuck it.
Exactly.
They literally depend on us for everything. Fuck it. They'll figure it out within a system that like punishes them for figuring it out.
Yeah. So, they were left to their own devices there, which was kind of great though, because then they got to keep their own culture.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's like a pocket of West Africa, essentially.
Wow, in America. But it's like, dang, that's crazy.
It's really cool.
That'd be so unique. I want to visit.
I want to visit too, because I think my great grandma was Geechee. Or at least that's the story in the family. You know.
Run with it. That's
well, they're from South Carolina, so
run with it. That's like significantly better than when white people are like, I'm like 116 Cherokee, and it's like, have you heard of imperialism, my nigga?
I'm saying, like, that's
you probably are, but I don't think you want to be proud of it.
Yeah, it's like how a lot of like African Americans have like white in their blood, but it's not like consensually in there. So
hot takes that aren't hot takes.
Yeah, really, they're not hot takes. They're just depressing takes.
I feel like when I say hot takes, it's like when I say hot takes, it can translate to we're about to make men and white people in general uncomfortable.
That's my favorite thing in the world.
So hot takes.
And straight people.
Straight people.
Yeah.
Stop.
See? Oh my God, I'm so happy.
Wow. I'm straight and proud. I'm a proud straight and a boy. I guess you could say I'm.
You're a proud boy.
Is that how it happens?
That's totally how it happens. They're proud of their straightness. They're boys, and they're like, boom.
Yeah, and then you just realize
now
you
they're
hate
racist.
minorities.
Yeah.
I'm straight. Word. And you're gay. Word. I hate you. Oh, shit. You made me feel bad one time in high school because you got me with a really good joke when I was already being an asshole. You embarrassed me in front of a lot of people when I was trying to do the same to you, but I thought I had social significance on my side. It was like, damn. That's funny. But hey, let's talk about this.
Yes.
Hoodoo Medicine, Gullah Herbal Remedies with Faith Mitchell. Dang, I can read when I slow down and actually look at the words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So there's that one. It's got like, I actually like that one because if you open it up real quick, they have little drawings of all the herbs.
Oh, I want to learn how to draw herbs. Like, I can't draw, but if I can learn, I want to be that dude who goes out to nature and like draws plants.
See, I just want to know what the things are. Be like, yes, that there is golden seal. Some yarrow. Like, I don't.
Aloe American.
Yeah, I would love to be able to do that. They make apps for that though. I'm gonna download one day.
I don't want apps. I want to do it. Like, I want to make a book. Dang, is that gonna be like my life?
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna be my life. I'm gonna have like a book.
Yeah.
Dang, I should have majored in like plants.
Botany or
Botany,
something.
there it is.
Just major in plants.
What's your major?
Plants.
I feel like that's like that type, because you were telling me about how like Beyonce, she has like a
Yeah.
It always comes back to Beyonce.
It always comes back.
It always comes back. Beyonce has like a bee farm, but like not even Beyonce. Like this is a thing people can do. You can like get a beehive, and if you don't want like your kid or you like taking like allergy medicine, which I take allergy medicine. Shout out to allergy medicine. Love it. I love not.
Shout out to Claritin.
I love not dying when I go outside. It's fucking awesome. But you were explaining that like she uses like beehives because the bees had to like get local pollen to make honey. And by ingesting the honey they make with that pollen, it's kind of like your body is building up a tolerance to it. So it's like, it's cool that you can do it like a quote unquote natural way.
Yeah, just get that local honey.
But like,
good
it's
for
like
you.
mad scientific, but like the way I would describe it, somebody would be like, shut the fuck up. But I'm sorry.
It's easy to describe. Like,
Yeah,
the
it's like-
bees in your area, the flowers in your area, the ones giving you all these headaches and shit. So,
Dude, like, I think that's the cool thing about like, it's not smart to be able to use the jargon. It's smart when you can like explain it to a 5-year-old. Like, I always remember the story I read on Reddit where like this kid's like grandpa was like an electrical engineer, but like he was like making bank because like he like developed systems that we still use today type shit. Like he was like literally a genius, like Mensa level shit. And like they were having a problem with like this electrical system, and he like just scribbled it on a piece of paper because it was so simple to him. But like he could go further and explain it to like his teenage grandson in such a way where like this complex thing made like conceptual sense.
Yeah, because he actually understood it.
Yeah, like inside and out. Like that type shit. I want to do that. Because like that makes sense with the bees. It's like, that makes sense because you literally need local pollen to make honey. So ingesting honey would build up a damn.
Yeah. Because like regular honey you get in the grocery store is not going to do that for you.
Yeah, you might build a tolerance to, where'd you get this from?
Yeah, it's like from Milwaukee or some shit. And it's like, great, what does that do for me?
But I think it's like, I like a professor at UT, he always said that shit. Like, we're so removed from like where we get our food. And like, I didn't really process that. Because like honey works that way. It's just not efficient.
Yeah.
You know? Like that's just, but like that's manufacturing shit where it's just like, wait, this actually has like an actual chemical response on the body. And,
yeah.
damn.
Like you said, we're very removed from our
We're
food.
very removed from our food.
Try to shop
our
local,
products.
farmers markets, grow your own food, things like that. But also, you know, Kroger exists, and sometimes it's easier to just do that.
It is.
And cheaper for a lot of people, too.
It is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm just saying, like, if you have access to it, take full advantage. That's my only thing. Like, take full advantage of every opportunity you have. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Absolutely.
We're not even done.
We're not.
Done.
Here's another one. This one is less herbal and a little bit more magical. But it's still using herbs. So I figured I would bring that one. Less medicinal, I should say.
Sticks, stones, roots, and bones. Hoodoo mojo and conjuring with herbs. Is it herbs or herbs?
I think both are correct, but I feel like herb is British.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you can be a little British every now and then, I guess.
Herb. I'm over it. We're saying herbs. Dang, should I bleep out his name? I just dropped this man's whole government.
All you said was his first name. You didn't like.
I think people can piece it together.
Okay. True. Yeah, maybe bleep it. Maybe. Just a little bit. A little something.
Well, how many?
And you done said it again.
I feel that's a common name. It's kind of like, how many Muhammads are there? You'd be surprised.
There's a lot.
The most popular name in the world, my guy.
Yeah, but I mean, with your last name.
I feel like my last name's nothing special.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's not like Smith, though, where it's like, damn, it could be anybody.
True. Damn. Mr. Alan Smith? Mr. Troy Smith? Yeah, no relation. Let me know.
Yeah.
Let me see. Sticks, Bones, Roots and Bones, Hoodoo, Mojo, and Conjuring with Herbs by Stephanie Rose Bird. Cool.
Yes.
So this is more of the spiritual/religious side of it.
Not really religious, but yeah.
More spiritual.
I wouldn't say spiritual or religious. Like I said, that's hoodoo. That's more like conjuring and stuff.
That's spiritual, isn't it?
It is. It is. Yeah, you know what? It is. You're right.
What's like the line? Because like, even I say I'm more spiritual than religious. Because like, religion just has more of a structured, gatekeepy,
it does,
oppressive-y tone.
It does.
But when I say spiritual, it's like I believe in this shit the same way somebody who prays to God believe in that.
Yeah, but then there are religions that I would initiate into and be religious. It's just that like the religions that are generally forced down my throat, I would prefer not.
You think it's kind of like the celebrity's cool, but their fans are shitty type thing?
Sometimes. I mean, I'm not trying to shit on no one's religion here.
I'm shitting on the fans.
I do have generally strong opinions, especially with like...
People of the Jesus fandom are very, very, very aggressive.
Well, but you know what? Here, I'll just say Jesus was cool. Like Jesus did.
Cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Jesus fandom?
The worst. So yeah, I'm not really shitting on what the religion was based on. I'm shitting on the religion and how it has worked, like in practice.
Oh yes.
In that way. But yeah, so I get it. It does feel like, oh, I'm not religious, because you think religious is like I anyway, it's go immediately to Christianity, and I'm like, no. But I've come around on the term religious because, like I said, there are other religions in the world, like more like African and diasporic religions that we were talking about, that I wouldn't...
Yoruba.
Exactly. Like, I would not be opposed to that, like, of what I've learned about it and stuff. So, it's different.
Keep my fingers crossed for developments there.
Yes.
Speaking of... using my words of affirmation and power.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
if you would like to get me in contact with that lady, that would be great.
Yes, I
And I'd
think
like
she
to
would
talk
really
to
like
her.
you.
Yeah, I would
You
love
guys
to talk
have
to her.
you guys have like similar spirits, at least to me.
Hey.
How you guys interact might be completely different.
Yeah, you never know, but still. Yeah, so there's that.
This is
one.
nice. I'm just looking through the book. It's like a lot of recipes and such.
Mm-hmm.
And I like this stuff because it's kind of like I do believe in science and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
But it's also nice to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Also within the context of like, what is the purpose of why you're doing this?
Yeah.
Like I like that like stuff like this. It's almost like the purpose you're doing it is to like enlighten and heighten yourself.
Also, like a lot of these tools, these are actually tools for like liberation. Like hoodoo, voodoo, like these things have been used for like Black people in this country and in the like, you know, the Western world as ways to like uplift ourselves. And like the Haitian Revolution literally started with correct me if I'm wrong, with a ceremony to Ezuli Dantor, who is a Loa. Like they literally
All over my head.
That's cool. That's fine.
Okay.
The Haitian Revolution
You said correct me
started.
if I'm wrong. I'm like, hey.
That was to whoever
Hey,
is
if
listening.
you
Who's
wanna
like,
correct her,
actually, it was.
If you guys want to correct her if she's wrong, please email us at koalatytimewithfriends@gmail.com.
Yeah,
and
but
I will forward that to Cresa.
yeah, and I won't read it. I won't read it. I'll go home and fact check myself. I'm not going to read y'all's fact checks.
If you guys want to send a useless email still, just to get the footwork going.
Yeah, no, I'll check it myself because I'm literally like, wait, do I have my facts right?
I got you.
But yeah, a lot of times like spirituality has been like woven into liberation for us specifically as a people, and like I said, these have been tools for us to like get through shit. Like a lot of times these things have been used to like, okay, well, let's survive this plantation however we can.
Facts.
You know, so it's
hard.
interesting to learn
Hey,
about.
you heard a shitty work environment? I can think of a worse one.
Yeah, like there's stuff in there. It's like, okay, how to like maybe get your boss under your control, or how to keep the law off your back.
Oh,
stuff
is this
like
a little
that.
dog ear?
Oh, I don't know. What did I dog
Oh,
ear?
is this a little dog
What did I dog ear?
Let's
Don't
look-
read
I'm
it.
not
Let
gonna
me
read
see
it. I'm definitely looking though.
What did I dog
What chapter
ear?
is? This a dog ear?
What did I dog ear?
Here you go.
I'm trying to remember. What is it? Dandelion? Okay. Shit, I don't know.
Gotta put it in the doc.
Oh, actually, I do know. It's because I'm a doula. Yeah, and this stuff was like pregnancy and
Dua Lipa?
baby herbs. Yeah, Dua Lipa. I'm a Dua Lipa. Here, take this damn book. I'm gonna throw it down there.
What is a dua? Is it dua or doula?
Doula.
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 You're just a helper during birth or after birth.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just
I
kind of.
feel it's like one of those positions like you can move up to the main birther. I don't know.
A doula is not a midwife.
Oh, is that a midwife?
I don't catch no babies.
But a midwife catches the baby.
Yeah.
You help the midwife.
No, I help the wife or the person giving birth. I
You
know
don't
why I said
need a
wife.
midwife.
Oh, I do need a midwife because I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical
A midwife is a
professional.
doctor.
A midwife is technically not a doctor. Oh, you can have, you can be both. But a midwife just does, baby birthing.
Okay.
Whereas doctors, they,
Do
I mean, even like
Quote,
OBGYN
unquote,
doctors,
everything.
they do a lot of stuff too. But
Okay.
like, you don't have to be a doctor to be a midwife, but you do have to go through like midwife training and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. That's wild.
Yeah.
Birth is wild.
Birth is wild.
It's so
Yeah.
traumatic. I mean, beautiful, but so
It's
traumatic.
both. It's both.
I always, I'm a dude, so I look at the perspective of like crying and being like, "Why are you crying?" It's just like
Well, because it's a lot for everyone in the room.
it is, but like I'm just like thinking of my wife. I'm like, "Hey, yo, that's crazy. What's happening to you right now?"
Yeah. Like you're just kind of being ripped open
I
casually.
I cannot be funny at all in this moment.
No, absolutely not.
But like I cope with everything through humor, and it's like it's crazy that like I feel so useless right now.
Yeah.
It's like how it's like you got this.
Yeah. But also you can be more involved as well, or the doula can be more involved. It just kind of depends on how y'all want to work things out. But
And that's
doula
something-
is just kind of emotional support who kind of like knows a little bit more about the process,
Okay.
and it's just kind of there to like help you through it.
Got you.
Like
Like if
I
something
said,
happens crazy, it's like, no, it's cool. We just gotta do this. And you're like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, just kind of
Literally
like
never
get you to
saw a
calm
baby get
down. Like,
born.
okay, here, maybe this position will help you feel better, and that sort of stuff. But I have nothing.
Dang, is it just a coach?
I don't catch that baby. Yes,
It's just a coach.
Yeah, literally.
You're just like, hey, girl, you got this. Keep pushing. You got this. It hurts. It's going to. You gotta get through this, girl. you got this baby.
Well,
Gotta
some
get
people
out.
respond to that, verbal stuff, but other people would prefer you to shut the fuck up. But,
Yeah.
whatever works for the client.
True,
but
facts.
Also, there's like postpartum doulas, and so basically, it's like once you go home from the hospital or once you've had the baby, if you have it at home or whatever, then they're the ones who come in and like help you take care of it for the first however many weeks.
That's nice.
I like doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get to be around a baby.
Well, you get to be around a baby, but for me more so, it's like they're taking care of the mother.
Yeah.
And I like that aspect of it more. Babies
Okay.
are cute, but they also make a lot of noise and they shit a lot. But
Yeah.
It's cool. I guess it's cool. It's like, I guess like there are a lot of like parents, like they can't take it. They just do it by themselves. Like sure they're married, but like the husband works, and it's like it can be so grating to be alone with like a kid all day, and like
Yeah.
you can't. Like sure you want to talk to them, but first of all it's a baby. But if
Yeah.
you're like alone with a 5-year-old all day, it's like damn nigga, like Paw Patrol is cool, but like
yeah. And that's the thing. Sometimes they just want someone to talk to. They just want an adult to like
Yes.
speak to about things that, like you said, aren't Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
And then other times they just like need you to like just kind of pamper them for a little bit because they're so worn out from taking care of the baby. It's
crazy.
Or they're like, can you just like put that load of clothes in the dryer? Like just things like that.
just please, I'm tired, but
Yeah.
it needs to be done.
It just kind of depends on what the needs are, but I like
dope.
doing that part of it.
Okay.
Like the birth part's cool too, but I like the postpartum. How did we get on that? Oh yeah, the dog-eared I had there.
That's
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah, and then this last
Do you want to
one-
work with kids, or are you purely into the women aspect of it?
I'm more so there for the person giving birth.
Person giving birth.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't. Like I said, the baby's cool, but everyone is there for the baby, kinda. And I feel like once the baby comes out, everyone's like not really caring about the mom as much.
Damn. Okay.
So, because all the intention is like, oh my God, there's a baby now.
Right.
Yeah.
But someone has to take care of the mother.
People do be wanting attention.
Yeah, they do. But also, like, culturally, that's a thing that, like, most people all over the world do is, like, they take care of the mother usually for the first, like, 30 to 40 days after birth.
Then after that, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
oh, you're good.
Whereas here, it's like, okay, you pop the baby out in the hospital. They give you a, like, bill that's, like, thousands of dollars. Then you got to go back to work in a couple weeks.
oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That's so depressing.
Very.
This country sucks.
Reason number 735 to not have children.
This country sucks, dude. Because like, it's kind of like, dang, like we definitely like went through a whole year of quarantine, and people are still getting fired through quarantine. It's like you're not performing. It's like, oh damn, I'm sorry. There's a whole pandemic.
Yeah.
So
I
we
quit
gotta
my
keep that.
whole job just because like they weren't handling Black Friday right. I was like, all right, I'm out of here.
Damn. Wait, what were they doing?
What'd you
They're
call
still
it?
having it.
Yeah, like it was just
Right.
like, hey, we're gonna like not really go real hard on the like separation aspect, and what you call it? We'll just have extra people handling things. And I was just like, y'all don't think it doesn't sound like y'all have this like under control.
Yeah.
And I was just like, can I? Is it cool if I give just like a week notice? And it's like, it's not, but and I was just like, I'm out.
Wow.
At least you gave a week notice. I definitely just like walked out on a job.
I've never done that.
I have to be like pushed to a certain point. Cause like I'm a trier, like I'll try real hard, but like if it gets to a point where it's like I just can't try anymore, then like I'm gone.
I gotta hate everybody at the job.
Damn son.
Did you call it? Like it's very much just like, yeah, I can walk out right now, but I know someone's gonna text me just like, dude, because you left, this sucks right now.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you should leave too.
Honestly.
Let's walk. We should have walked out together. Actually, that's funny. Yeah, this is the most calm this podcast has ever been.
Really?
It's just been a while since we recorded, and like we recorded with Jerome yesterday, and like I didn't expect him to be here, so like I think I'm coming down from like the hype of seeing him.
And that chaotic energy.
Yeah, and like I'm just like, okay, this is the podcast, because like I'm gonna post that episode too along with this one, but I'm gonna be like, this is the special Jerome episode or whatever, and people are gonna be like, I cannot follow that at all. It's like it wasn't. I was just what you were hearing was 5 years of not seeing this man compact into an hour.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Like I'm usually like reserved. Like I'm not gonna say I like to hug people. I saw him and like I literally could not stop myself from running up and like hugging him like full body. Like I have not seen this man in forever.
Aww.
And like he's just, it's good to hear his voice. I'm about to cry. Shit.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, go for it.
Like I heard my voice shake and I was like, damn. Look,
It's getting real.
He's like one of my few friends I actually consider a brother, and like it's just good to see that like he's still doing well for himself.
Yeah. Good.
But books.
Yes, the book. This last one here. This is the one I was telling you about. We were talking about like queerness and transness in Africa and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, the last chapter, that's what it's about. And this is written by a woman who is actually from a village in Dahomey, I believe it is. She says it in here. But yeah, it's interesting, and it's about like, you know, love and intimacy and how that works on like on an interpersonal level, but even on like a community level. And it's I loved it. It was really good.
I want to read that.
It's really good.
Before he says it, I was going to ask you, can I borrow this? I think he's about to. Shut up.
Did you come? You can just give me the title and I can get the book. Like,
I don't know why I got so aggressive, but I was ready. I was like, hey, yo. Also, hey, speaking of like intimacy, I'm practicing like intimacy with myself, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm starting to find out a lot about myself, and just being honest, I need people who can like handle that and not freak out. Because I got real aggro for no reason.
Yeah.
But I need people who are like, okay, bro. It's like, okay, cool. Just
no, I need to borrow this book first.
It's like, no, I got it. You're mad. You're mad I asked faster.
It's totally fine. It's good.
If you can deal with an